little while. Pretty good player. Just finished his MBA, I believe. Oh, this is going to be a choppy game, man.
It is going to be.
Yeah. We got the crafty Cuban and his partner.
And again, almost no wind, and this is a Huntington Beach sand. It's almost like a virtual grass.
Yeah. It's a really tough bracket today. 60 teams fighting it out.
Yeah. And first round has been no easy match for anyone.
Nice. That's a really nice.
Out of bounds. A little bit of a touch block. You had to go over on 2, and here it is. We'll get the score for you in a minute, folks. Once again, welcome to beautiful Huntington
Ref score?
Beach.
It is 3-serving-1.
3-1. Little guys are playing well.
Welcome to beautiful Huntington Beach, California. We're in the first set of the qualifier round 1.
So they're going after this guy on the left. Abel's got pretty good hands. He's been setting it pretty well so far.
Some of the sets have been out of system. Every set that's been out of system has been diggable. Now it's 4-1. All of the momentum going on. Team Borges and Irizarry.
And Ozzy seems to be playing a lot of cross-angle block and like doing a lot of confusion stuff. Oh, happy wife, baby. This is getting ugly fast.
Ball goes up, down, and they look at each other, and that's the moment where they look at each other and see love.
Love hate.
Oz goes to the left side. There's a better set, more in system, and this time it's out of bounds. It is now 5-serving-1. No, 6-1.
6-1.
No real advantage side. We have a slight wind coming off the ocean on a slightly diagonal thing coming towards us.
What I like right now watching this is
left to right on our camera.
There is a lot of movement on this block. Watch how Oz is like faking them out and make it really difficult. And this player, the tall guy on the right, playing left right there, who they're serving, is really having a problem seeing stuff.
That one goes out. You're right. As that one goes out of bounds, Oz does a really good job showing people across and taking it away, and at the same time maintaining a good vertical jump so the hitter doesn't go over the top or off the hands. There's a good jump serve. And it's set by Irizarry and
chip chop chip. This is a chip chop chip. There's 2 big boys. Let's go.
It is tool time for Oz Borges. Rafa, you play with Irizarry in New York, right? In New York? Good jump serve.
OT.
Taking the elevator.
Oz lost it off the, they're up 7-1 or 7-3 at this stage.
Yep. And again, it's one of the disadvantages of showing someone a line across and taking it away. You might, if your footing's not right, you give up a little bit of vertical. And there's a nice serve out of bounds, and I believe the score is 7-2, perhaps?
Yep. It is 8-3, I believe. 8-3.
8-3 says the top ref, helping us out today. Another float serve going after the same guy. Taking the elevator way up, there's a tip. Doug, Irizarry on transition. And the tip of his own and out of bounds.
That was a great shot, man. He showed that really well. I thought he was going line and then he turned last minute. That's a really good fake there. But again, this big guy is really struggling to side out right now. And it's not a big block.
There's a nice dig by Irizarry. Irizarry transition looking for 10. Not yet. There's a good dig. Bump set off the net and off come the shades. And it is now 4-7-9. Like you said, we have very stacked preliminary cards here, right? We have a very stacked qualifier round.
It's very hard. Back in the day, you used to have 32 teams make it to the main draw, and now you have 16. And that's a hard thing. I used to enjoy watching those guys fight it out and playing 32 and double elimination, and maybe you get like a surprise win. But now it's just like 16. I think they got to go back to that old school format to get people back in it. That way you got like a 16 guys that are like get to this second day and they feel good and special versus now they're running 16 guys.
Remind me of Manhattan Beach. It's more than 12, right? Manhattan Beach is 24.
I think still 16, but maybe you're right. Maybe they let in 8, so maybe you're correct.
Hey, Rob, Manhattan Beach is 24 right? 24 seats for main draw? 32. Yeah,
That's good. So they do that with their one,
the
huh?
only one, yeah. I think it's because they needed to make room for the regional winners for AVP next. And that left 8 qualifier spots for people who were in the qualifying round. So that.
But then so they had 8 plus 24.
So basically, they have 16 for the main draw people for points.
Yeah.
They have 8 people for the regional winners for the AVP next, and another 8 for the qualifiers instead of 4. So and that was pretty good.
And I think they got to do that, get the guys excited, It's like you're working so hard, you're putting in a lot of money and resources.
People travel a long way for it too.
Yeah.
And that ball, Mother Nature catches her, and she's unforgiving.
The other thing I'd like to see is let them get a little bit more looser on like the energy. I was watching some old YouTube last week of like Dodge shouting at the crowds. You know what I mean? Like the only guys we really have like that is like maybe Casey and some of those.
Wait until you see main draw tomorrow and Saturday. I was here a year ago at Huntington, and the crowd was letting Ty Trambly have, not the crowd, one guy in particular, he was relentless. And then
he was supporting Ty, or
no, antagonizing him.
Really?
Which pretty much makes him a douchebag because what kind of jerk do you have to be to antagonize Ty Trambly?
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's a little guy too.
And then there was a match I actually put on YouTube.
I want to support him. Like that's like the first guy I'm like rooting for.
I met Ty in Mexico, and he was, guy was receptive. Guy liked me right away, and I liked him.
Well, I'm pretty proud. Well, proud and not proud, but. My brother got kicked out of Hermosa when I was a kid, where Ken Steffes, Kenyon Siemens, Parch in the finals, and basically every time Kent went up to serve, Kent was being a wanker to my brother, and my brother started shouting when he started serving, and oh my gosh, Kent called him out in the crowd, and then he got a warning. I was like, come on, man, let's have some fun here.
That's in. I believe that ball. No, it just missed.
Ooh,
wow, there's a technical timeout, perhaps.
Yeah.
I think the ref's going to take a second look.
Have you heard of that study by Dr. Gil Fillingham by USA Volleyball in 2004 for indoor?
Tell me.
So it's really interesting. This guy got paid $20,000, and basically they wanted to figure out what are the 4 worst things you can do in men's volleyball. So number 1 is obviously miss your serve.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2 was a lollipop serve. Okay, so easy serve where they have a perfect pass. And number 3 is a semi-easy serve where they have a semi-perfect pass. And then number 4 is hit out. So, you're seeing that right now just in this game. You've got putting a little bit of pressure, by Oz and his partner on this serve. They're not getting like aces, but they're forcing not great passes, and the other team's a little out of system.
Right.
And then this other guy is making it easy. The tall guy is making it easy for Oz, and making errors. He's made at least 3 or 4 errors at this stage.
Yeah.
Hits out there, hit out there, and then I think he hit one in the net or something.
I have a fab 4 things of volleyball things that you can control that I teach my kids. One, of course, is the serve. That's something that they can't block or dig or interfere with. The second one is free ball, down ball passing when the team's out of system. That's more in your control than the other team's control. The third thing is your ability to set your partner. And the 4th thing, can't even remember right now. The 1 and 3 are good enough, but those are the things I teach my kids. I teach Evolution 16s that always keep you in the game. Your ability to set your hitter. Control, find a dichotomy between serving a lollipop and trying to ace them. Yeah. There's this big gray area where you can make their life miserable. You don't have to ace them to beat them. You just have to make them chase stuff. And that's what we're seeing in this match as we're back from the technical timeout.
That's a good set. When you say that setting, they did the same study a few years later with women's volleyball. And they basically figured out the second best thing in women's volleyball is a set 3 to 5 feet off the net. And the 6th best thing in women's volleyball is set 5 to 8 feet off the net. And I agree with that. It's like, how can you fix that?
Well, there's an incredible drop because of the women's height and the evolution of just taller women.
Now, obviously, all these studies are for indoor,
even if they miss, they can't miss. Reverse co-ed's been like my least favorite thing because all the girls are my height and they're just killing me.
And when they bomb those jump float serves, that float serve has such a different angle on it, man.
There's a little bit of a lefty tip.
This is this Oz. Oh. I think Oz needs to start going after him. I think they're now starting to get some rhythm, and I think his jumping is not putting enough pressure on that hitter. I think this guy's starting to get some rhythm and starting to feel him out. So I think Oz should maybe go after it or like just set up a line block now. Stop there switching so much.
In light of the fact he hit that with his left hand too, the previous one. Yeah, he's got to fix that. Come here, guess who's taping everything today? I met your fine partner this morning.
Oh, Kyla.
Oh, there she is. Okay, you did. Let me know when you play next. I'm gonna tape it.
Okay, we're gonna be on time.
Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Presley Forbes. It's one of the better players for the Endless Summer Club team. She's 17 years old, on her way to University of Hawaii. The shortest player to receive a volleyball scholarship.
Is that straight?
No, it wasn't. Woo! It wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't, but
Good
the ref can only call what he sees. He wasn't. If he wasn't sure, he has to swallow his.
Hey, you guys got it, boys. Nice attack off the block, man. Boys digging a lot of boys. Where are you from, mate?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. What's your name again?
Orlando.
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 Okay.
I told Orlando there's more Puerto Ricans in New York than there are in San Juan.
The stage there's a lot of Puerto Ricans coming and playing at my alumni UCLA.
Yeah. Oh, you had such a good bunch of them.
Oh,
You had such
see,
a good
that's
bunch
another
of them.
play. Look at that. That's a good opportunity. And you know, it's like 18-9, man. That's a big win.
Yep, almost a beer game. Yeah.
Oh, it's like me that first game.
Beer game in New York is when you hold someone under 21, under 10 points, they have to buy you a beer.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
We need more of that. Yeah.
Central Park rule and over on one, and using as little amount of energy as he can with the maximum result is Irizarry.
I expected more out of this team out of Abel. I think they're going to come back to the second set. I've seen Abel play. He's a very good player.
Well, I think like the previous match I just saw, sometimes it just takes a player to a little while to get started.
I started slow, Dan. That was pretty ugly.
But Andrew, when you were on, it looked like a real problem for them.
It looked like Ryan Gorty balking. Yeah?
For the match, wrist away, just wide, and now they reach 10. Nobody owes anyone a beer. Scores 10, serving 20. Match point opportunity. I believe you have to be the serving team to score, right? Under the new rules.
Yep. But it's only on match point. It's not on the set. So. That's a great set. Oh, that's a big block.
It's a big, monstrous block.
Ozenden really need to try to close this out and make sure the other team doesn't get the momentum. That's what I'd worry about right now. That's a big point. Look at this. And I know if Abel's playing, Abel's 6'5", 6'6", so this guy's 6'7".
That's a good block too. Called line on the block, but the tighter the set is able to reach in a little bit. Again, something you know something about.
Yeah, L Skates called it the move. Penetration is the key to life. That's what he used to say. Oh, that's some good covering. Oh,
another good cover, looking for the side out. Nice set by Oz and tip score.
Wow, Orlando. I like the way Orlando held that. Did you see how long he waited before he gave that away?
He did.
Even though it wasn't a perfect shot, it was like late, bang, great move.
As the thing, anytime you could stay home and get a touch on the header, you put more pressure on them to do something more than they usually do, and that's when they start making mistakes. Set out of the middle, up and down. Oz jumped in and...
No, the little boy, Orlando, was blocking. 5'10", basically, got a good touch on that. You almost had that, huh?
Yeah. It was a beautiful pass. A little fast set, and this time knocked down. Trying to go over on two, not yet. Set up high, and that is out of bounds. And it's 20, still 20 to 11.
Seems like the wind's picking up just a little bit here, coming cross court from the ocean now. Starting to get more like regular conditions.
Oh, that was out of bounds. It was a serving team, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's the end of the first set. We'll be right back. I'm going to leave the camera running because I want them on the same file. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to tape a little bit of Dylan Merrick and assistant coach for USC. Yeah, sure, come. Do that. Yeah. Everybody touching. Nobody touching.
That's outstanding. That's good.
Right here, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Sorry, Fran.
Never mind. Thanks, John.
got now? What are you thinking of yourself?
Show me again, Drew. Yeah.
Out.
It's like the things that you. It's like you can't really find.
Yeah, my brains are working. Catch up. Go, Kelly! Woo! Find that group, Drew. Howdy, let's go. Go, keep pushing, Drew, everyone. Yes. That's so far out of bounds. There's two rotations. One that's like a normal. They got a couple bad breaks, we'll get a couple.
They won the first one. Yeah. 21 12.
He says he's coming back. Quite a bit.
Cool. Let me know when you're up. I'm trying to get your third match.
Thank you.
Hey, settle down. You only have one friend.
I do.
You can't make all these other friends and then take it away from me.
If it's a Mick, if it starts with Mick, we good. Right, Madison? If it starts with Mick, we good.
Ready to go? You want to play?
Go. The technical is, what score, ref?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 16-19.
One the first one and the standing middle.
Okay, 10 seconds, guys.
So this is our area. We just gotta be sure. That's my chair. Yeah, not for sure.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Vamos.
These are my people. Oz is my people. Irizarry is your people. Yeah. We run in the summer beach together. We do it for Duran Forbes. Let me get big.
Nobody! Up!
Bueno. Va a seguir. That's right.
Isn't there a rule he just like playing and goalkeeping at the same time?
20. Yeah. It's 20, yeah. Good, he got it. So Kevin, I have a little celebration if you want later. I still see you guys. It's a Slippy on steroids, baby. You know. We have a third set. We are going third set. That was 21-18 after winning the first one 21-11. Huh? I guess. Kelly told me that because you motherfuckers don't pick up your phone. No, not social media, but I called you guys because I was trying to figure out why I wasn't playing. And Kelly's like, you called me here? Because when I call you, I'm pretty good. You are. But I'm good. Congratulations. You know yet? Or are you going to find out?
We had an envelope with an email. So we might do like a reviewing party.
I'll come if you invite me. I swear to God, I'll come.
Okay. Yeah, we're thinking about doing it.
You can be just like
At the baby shower. We don't want people to buy something. So we'll do a baby shower and we'll do it. That'll be pretty fun.
yeah, man. There will be. Listen, you guys are going to just do, let's just put it this way. Like, someone told me if you had a kid that you just don't just tell you. Just have a kid. That is exactly who you know.
How are you?
But that's exactly who you know. You're still out here. You just have a kid. I just hope I didn't scare people by making it look easy and shit. You know?
Well, you don't sleep anyway, so it's like it's easy for you because you get 2 hours of sleep a night anyway.
Yeah. 4 in the morning to 10.
White, don't remember that? White monkey. That was popular.
Bueno. Basegi?
Pretty good. Are you playing?
You too? I have 5 months. He's got one on the way.
So everybody told me.
Over the top and in. Oh, thank you. My man. Yeah. So
How are we doing? So I was right. They basically got their momentum and they basically came in.
You did call it. We are back. And before Enduro left, he said something a little bit about momentum, and that's what happened after.
This is a big team, you know. You got to beat them up because you don't want to give them any chance. I know Abel's a great player.
After losing the first set 21-12, they came back and won the second set 21-18, and now we're in the decisive third set. Irizarry goes high line, gets blocked.
Notice the call difference too. So before, they were basically either blocking line or angle. It changed to a more aggressive ball block. And now he's just taking, there's no chipping that shit around. You only have the cut shot, and they're basically standing middle and digging everything. Look at the call. So look,
I saw it.
see, so now they're on touching everything, especially with this big guy. There is no touch.
Yeah. He can only call what he sees.
That was no touch.
I didn't. Did you see a touch?
No, it didn't touch us. That was off the block enough.
And shaking it off.
How's this little bad boy still going at 40 minutes in?
Yeah.
It's a long match here.
Yeah, man.
It's
Your match
game,
is close to 15 minutes too.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. There's a beautiful cut back on the line, and now I think we have a switch, and I'll get you a score in a second.
See, I think I'd like to see Oz and then maybe change up their strategy right now a little bit. You know, maybe go after Abel. This tall guy, I didn't see if he had great hands on him.
No, he had a good forearm set. He just pops it up, and Abel seems to be hitting everything. Is that 3-2? You guys know if it's 3-2?
Yeah, the ref shook his head, it is.
Cool. Just good pass. Nice set. Fast set. That's what Oz likes. Something fast. He just reacts and attack. Sometimes when you're out there, the last thing you need to be doing is, the last thing you want to do is think.
I hope he goes off to Abel now, that's a little different.
Not if this guy's warm. Oh, they go middle and
that was close, huh?
That was actually a good choice too. I just wish.
That was a good choice.
So a couple weeks later.
The middle set, and what a beautiful play, and unable to recover. I believe the score is now 4 up, maybe?
Yeah, it's even, eh? They're just trading. Seems like Oz and them are starting to put a little bit more pressure on their service.
Yeah. And I like middle with these teams, with these two guys, so I'm not even sure who's covering middle or whether that guy's covering his right shoulder in the middle. Keep going middle, let them figure that out.
But what I like is you really...
Yeah, toss a little bit too far ahead. Oh, Oz tried to recover and no avail. It's now 5-4.
But what I like is Oz and them are not stupid. You can see this other team starting out a little bit better, so they're trying to put a little bit more pressure on their service and their easy float service.
This is a very, very good qualifier.
So let's see what Abel does.
And there's the switch. And there we go again.
Is there much of a side advantage here?
There's a little bit of a side advantage. You have winds coming off the ocean, but slightly coming towards us.
Yeah.
On a diagonal, so.
And that side also on where we're looking left, right side on the opposite side is a little bit dug out there. You're kind of running up a little bit of a hill there.
What a beautiful swing, but an even more prettier dig.
Oh, nice
Irizarry gets the Yahoo!
Get a little louder here, boys. They're going to need it now, eh? 6-5, that's a big break. That's the first break that we know of, eh?
Yeah, first lead of the game. And a very short game, short, decisive third set to 15. Oz moves over, but it's a nice read by Irizarry. Another, got to go free. He's got to give up the goods. Free ball opportunity, looking to tie the game. Tape, got it. Third set, yeah.
That's 6-all, eh?
And it's 6-6.
I believe.
You can have my spot. I'm going to get my neck cracked.
Do you know what court you're on, Kev? Yep.
No, we don't play cold in here. I don't know what time it is now.
Score is 6 up, and wiping off the shades is Irizarry. A little bit of a de facto timeout, if you will.
Well, you can see one thing that's smart about Oz and what they're doing right now is they're stopping the big plays. So something that's going to happen is on a day like this, with it coming offshore, that ball's going to blow inside for the hitter. So basically, his big hit's going to be taken out because the ball's dropping inside. So he wants to go back into the line. And you can see they did that both times very successfully, where they basically stopped that ball that's dropping in on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And then dug the high ball that's coming back and dying into that wind. So I think that's a smart play by both of them. It'll be interesting to see if they do that again. So they just played it twice like that, and to see what this big guy does, if he actually goes for the easy shot over into the end.
Is that what you would do? Would you keep doing that until they fix that?
They've dug in twice. I'd play the same play. That's what I think is a smart thing to do. But now they went outside, so it's a little bit different. Did you notice that? So what was interesting on both of the previous plays, they were pulling him through the middle. So if they were pulling him through the middle, I think it makes sense to do the switch into the angle.
Yeah.
Okay, but if they're playing him on the outside like that, I don't think so.
No.
I think because then the area is much smaller into the line. So in that thing, if they set him outside, I think play him line seam, because the ball's going to drop inside. If they're staying in middle, play him angle and play the shot line, the fender line. Okay. So it'll be interesting what they do. See, they're going down to his line.
To him again. This time it's out of system. Oz takes first hit. Irizarry. Free ball situation. No, into the net.
That was a big
And I
opportunity.
believe the score is 7-8. 7-8 con Mauricio. Con el petroqueño. Joined at the sideline with Andor July. I'm Jason DeVeas. This is a decisive third game, a very good dig, just not enough reaction.
I think it's a great shot by Oz.
Oz with a great wrist.
Oz was all facing line, and he basically hit that really well.
Sometimes you just got to hit.
See, I think in this situation, I'd go after Abel's line. I'd try and bring him in and see what he does, especially with the ball, I said. Be interesting what they do.
They go short again and just clearing it. There's a good set and looking for the OT, trying to do too much. And now it is now 10 serving 7.
That guy's got a crush that ball, especially on a small block. He went in half base, so that was a bad play.
Yeah, you're a giant, you gotta play like a giant.
Yeah, you gotta have, especially on a small block. Defender not even there. Go. It's interesting they're playing it like this.
There's a tight set. Has to push back a little bit. Another good dig by Irizarry. Looking for 11. Set out of the middle and knuckled wide. Scores now 8 serving.
They're feeling very confident. He's going after that shot. He's pretty confident. I would have played that back in for a while. Play your odds. Yeah.
There's a bit of a float serve going to Oz. Quasi moderate set and over the top. Another good dig and there's a down ball opportunity and out of bounds.
Good stop.
Trying to do a little too much.
Nice playing, Oz. Keep it up, baby.
11 serving 8.
11-8. Point to change.
Taping the second match in a row. Jason DeBith joined by Andrew July and
He's seeing us on a 3D
and a little bit of
camera.
Madison McKibben.
So 360
11 serving 8, third set.
Another play.
Tipped. He had to play it.
Oh, down the line.
Irizarry, nobody out. Oh, what a great play. Another free
That
ball
was
opportunity. They will go to Oz this time.
Going
Oz
fast.
looking
Oz
for the
going fast.
switch. High set.
Oh, there you go.
What a patient move. And there's the side change. I believe it's 12 serving 8.
That was very smooth. I like this Orlando. I like the way he's thinking it. Getting a lot of balls, though.
Yeah. Great defense.
Yeah,
This
really
whole
great
game
defense.
has been about just staying in the hitting lane, and we're opposite to your blocker and just taking the shot.
Yeah, but I think what happens is this guy's not seeing it, so he's reading it so late. So he's making his shots on crisp. So I think this hitter shots on crisp because he's so looking for the ball, and he's getting late reads on everything. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So he's like last minute, so he's looking too long versus just going for it.
I agree.
He's sitting right there.
It's a side-out game, baby.
It is. It's a side-out game when they get to 14.
They're trying to do something up on them now.
Yeah.
That's
9-12. I saw the blocking call and Oz. Hope a little bit on that. You got to pass that ball.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
For me.
It's a very good serve. I believe the score is 10 serving 12. One side out, 1 point. This is the decisive third set. Once again, once you get to match point or set point, it turns into side out. There's a scoring, something called a scoring freeze.
10-12. This is where men are decided, baby. Side out. That's a good set.
It's a good set and going line. Good dig. And Oz patiently, calmly cuts away, and now it is 13 serving 10.
That was pretty by Oz.
Yeah, good patient. Oz likes the low set. He likes something a little bit faster. Something where he doesn't have to think so much, just react and attack. Coming up later are the McKibbins.
So I think they're going to
Coming up later are Kevin McCulloch and Rafu.
Oz is going across.
No.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah, he
that.
was.
Was it
One
nice
bounce
play?
does not count in this sport and is now 11 serving 13.
It was a close bounce. You almost took it out.
Someone else I want to see later is I have a friend, Greg Faulkner. He used to play for Cal Northridge on middle, and he's trying out a little beach today. He's got a good partner, Chris Flood.
Really?
So yeah, I don't think he'll go far, and I'm saying that on camera, but I would like for them to take what I'm saying on camera, give me a nice big shit burger to eat. You know?
That was a nice Steino. Did you see that?
Yes. Match point opportunity number
Nice
1.
Steino, Oz.
Touching it.
No, there was no.
No.
Hey, they're distracting you. Get on your play, baby. Finish this.
Match point opportunity number 1 for Oz Borges.
I think we're both friends with Oz, so we're a little bit biased on this one.
Of course. I disqualify myself from being objective. Oz is my boy.
I'm good friends with Oz.
I'm not going to be fair and objective about Oz. It's not going to happen. Coaching with me at Endless Summer is Oz, a group of kick-ass teenage female beach players. And there's a nice touch. He got the touch he wanted, but a little too hard, a little too high off that block.
That's where that guy should be going every time, man. You know,
Why not?
OT, high seam. You're
That's what I was
a big guy.
talking before.
You
If you jump sideways, you're giving up the inches on the height. And he can,
Yeah.
and he can definitely use
When
that.
he's going in slow, he needs to go in hard and hammer. You know, well, it's one side after the game. Do they have to be?
This is a scoring freeze. Yeah. What a beautiful swing. Good wrist away. Shades the armpits. And it is match point opportunity number 2. It's the ball on court.
Did you grab another one?
Take mine. Take mine. I got frozen stuff on here, dude.
I haven't drank it.
I got this for the end of the day.
Again?
And I got one of these for Kevin in case he wants it. This is a little. I'll tell you what's in there later.
Stay focused.
Yes.
They just changed the call. They're doing a cross-court block on this. Oh!
No, it's out of bounds.
Yeah.
That's out. That's out, guys.
That was close, man. That was close, Oz. That was close.
This is where he keeps
On
his
getting
composure.
closer than that, man. That was very pretty.
I lost score.
We're at
12-14.
on score, ref. 4-1.
Thanks. Great job, ref.
So that point.
That's why you're the best. Here we go.
Now it's still side out. It's only side out scoring.
Yeah,
You have
scoring
to be
freeze.
served. So that point doesn't count.
Nope.
Wow, that's crazy.
Nope. That's the scoring freeze rules.
Wow, that's crazy.
I don't know if I like it or not.
It's still, I'm
You know,
still
all I know
confused,
is
to be
everywhere
honest.
else we're watching and commentating on. The AVP's the only one doing that. This is a short serve. Finally went to him like you called. And out of bounds. And there's the 2-1 winner. Oz and Borges and Irizarry wins this
that
game
was a-
15-11, third set.
That was the right play, right serve too.
Yeah.
Okay, well that was fun, buddy.
Yep. I'm actually going to keep this on. I'm going to talk to Oz post match.
Okay.
I'll actually wait. Hold on to this a little bit.
Oz, you want to come here, buddy?
Actually, let him sit a little bit, then he'll get up. He'll get up a little bit. I'll do a little zoom around, zooming on all of our people. There's Andor. There's Rafu Rodriguez. There's family and friends. Siempre. Riley and Madison McKibben. Flying under the radar. Who else we got? Way in the other end is Alejandro Parra. I think your thing just fell. Andrew, your camera just fell? Grab it.
Thank you.
Cool. Great job. Great job, everybody. Yeah, I'm just zooming in a little bit. Just actually zooming around just to see who's up next.
Oz.
Let's zoom in on this court for a little bit. And coming up, Alejandro Parra playing on the court next.
It's a fun team from San Diego.
Yeah.
I like the energy. I
Yep.
want to see more of this set.
Nice.
Nice game, buddy.
Joined at courtside with Oz, Borges, and Irizarry. Hey guys, congratulations on your win 2-0.
Thank you.
Listen, some of the keys of the match and some of the switches you had to do for game 3. Was it a method where you guys were just playing them the same way, or were there any adjustments going after the second set and the third set when they had momentum?
We're just going after the tall guy. He couldn't really pass much, so that put us in a good position. But
Cool.
It
at
seemed
the
like,
end we switched it up because he was a little cold. So I was like, let's switch it up to the other guy. He has a little more ball control, but the other guy can't set either. So they're like in between.
what I liked was that diving, almost like a foreplay where you're taking the angle. Orlando was digging the line, especially in the back into the wind. That looked really nice.
Yeah.
You dug like 3 or 4 balls in that set like that.
Yeah. So Orlando, digging, just getting a hot read on where the hitter was hitting. Was that just something of a straight up thing where you were just putting the pressure on for him to change speed and maybe roll? Just put pressure on him to do more?
I just try to like play a little bit of mind games, like sometimes stay over there and then sometimes do some fakes and then run late to the line or something like that, you know. And he just sometimes like throw it easy to me, to my hands.
Yeah.
We
All right,
just-
hey.
we
I
just,
saw that
like,
a lot. I saw he was really thinking. It seemed, and like everything was slow.
And Oz is like, I don't want to think.
Yeah. So you
The
guys
last
had
thing I
been
want to do is
thinking the whole
think.
game.
Give me a short set, give me a low set so I don't have to think. No, but a great mixture of serves and good transition hitting. So who's up next?
we have the McKibbins right here.
Oh, perfect. Raleigh and
Oh,
Madison.
I think
All
we're
right.
definitely going to watch
Okay,
that
well,
one.
anyway, good luck. Thank you.
Cheers, huh?